I'm finna stand tall in it, I'm all in it. You be on my back like a cardigan. Call her again, I'm in love with your friend. We be doing dirt, you hide the evidence. It's evident that you ready to ride. Hop up in my Jeep and put your pride to the side. Go against the gang, you must be ready to hide. Swinging on the corner, bang my tail till it pops. I thought I was a goner, place to your honor. Burn marijuana, deep diamond is honor. Hotter than the sauna, I'm mad ass alive.
How you guys been, man?
Good. I like your shirt, by the way.
He representing coronavirus.
Shout out, man. Shout out to all the pairs, man. Every last one of them.
But yeah, they done close down everything.
It's just crazy.
We were at Walmart right before we got back, and it literally looked like everyone was like the fucking world was ending. Like
I've never seen so many shelves empty.
Yeah, like when all day I saw like, oh, stock up on water and toilet paper and paper towels, and like they were not fucking kidding.
Yeah, that shit's going back on my hometown. All the toilet paper's gone.
I don't know
like
why.
what is your guys' opinion on what the fuck is going on?
Why the toilet paper?
What
why in general? Like
why,
I'm gonna fucking live my life normal regardless. Like
this is like back at 2012.
What was
Oh, when the world was gonna end?
The world was gonna end.
Yeah.
That was when the Chinese calendar ended. Everyone thought
it was the
movie.
It was the Mayan calendar, right?
The Mayan or Incan. Incan, Mayan, whatever it is. Yeah.
No say.
I'm pretty sure it's Incan.
I don't know. I don't know.
Inca.
All I know is the Mayan.
Because it wouldn't be like. I can't think of anything else besides Incan.
Yep, I told you. 5 minutes.
Why does it do that?
I don't know. It just does.
The world's ending.
It even like turns on, like not turns on, but like turns the volume up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Favorite cartoon, go.
Hey Arnold.
Tom and Jerry.
Hey Arnold, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking hated Hey Arnold.
Why?
I don't know. Like anytime it gets brought up, I'm like, dude, I hated that show as a kid. I don't know why. I just fucking.
Yeah, Tom was a fucking pimp.
I don't even know who Tom is.
Tom and Jerry.
I like Cat Dog too. Cat Dog was cool.
I thought Ed and Eddie was dope.
That was dope too.
Fucking
real monsters.
Yo, the TV just turned back on, bro.
It says fuck you.
Yo, you can't turn me off, dog. What, bro?
Oh shit.
We got ghosts. We on an Indian burial.
Oh shit.
The world is ending.
Drunk as fuck.
Fucking raining all day.
So what happens when you split a TV for $100?
Split it?
What do you mean? Yeah, we split it.
You mean I bought it?
Yeah, I paid you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I totally
didn't
did.
we all
No, you
pay?
didn't. No.
He never Venmo'd anybody.
I mean,
Uh,
I wasn't. You know, it is what it is. Like.
You want me too?
No, it's fine. It's there. Like it's not going anywhere. Like,
Okay.
It's just his TV.
like it's Ron's Xbox.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
yeah, my bad, man. Yeah.
No.
I thought we all. I'll have to look at my history because I don't believe that. I feel like I sent it.
I'm pretty good with my numbers.
No, we didn't.
Oh.
Well, at least I know I didn't.
Yeah.
'Cause
I don't know.
I
I
never got
did.
the Venmo for it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's raining.
Yeah, this weather's been shit, man. It's
Shut
kind of
up.
pissing me off, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
This weather's been the best weather since I've moved here.
When did you move here?
A year ago.
So you would rather have it
Starting
rain
in
every day?
2019. Man, it was gorgeous out, man. You smell the air. It smells amazing.
It smells like Fruit Loops.
Well, in here, yeah. It's a damn candle.
Yeah. Shout out to Sensi, man. My Sensi game's strong, bro.
Shout out to the cupcake.
Yeah, orange buttercream cupcake, man.
Orange buttercream.
That's most fire.
Candles are fun.
Dude, but Hey Arnold. Okay, so why
Yeah,
did you?
Hey
What was appealing about Hey Arnold?
He was a little pimp.
Yeah?
I was just like,
Yeah.
hey, Arnold.
The fucking football head guy, right? Little blonde.
Pataki or whatever her name was. Like, he was taking her down.
He was taking her down.
Hey, but he had the coldest room.
Actually, he was like the complete opposite. He was running away from that crazy bitch. She had like shrines of him and shit like that.
I love you, Arnold. But his room was so dope. He had the little
Oh
skylight.
my god,
and
that's
everything.
like the epitome of like, don't give your child that room because they're just gonna sneak out every night. Like,
Yeah, I wish I could like relate, but I can't. To like the show, cause I don't know what you you're talking about.
oh, you never even watched it?
Yeah, I don't remember watching it at all.
Did you watch Power Rangers?
Nah.
You didn't watch Power Rangers? Did you watch anything on Saturday?
I watched
Scooby-Doo.
Arthur
I
on
like
Saturdays,
Scooby-Doo
man.
and Arthur.
Mhm.
Arthur was
Arthur.
good too.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arthur
You like
was dope,
Scooby-Doo?
yeah.
Scooby Doo?
Yeah.
Nah, I never.
I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, nowadays, kids nowadays probably think their
Johnny
cartoons
Bravo.
are dope as hell. Like, SpongeBob was cool. Scooby-Doo was cool.
SpongeBob was cool up to a
The
certain
Wild
extent.
Wild Thornberries was cool.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
yeah, the
Yeah, Wild Thornberries was dope.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
10 o'clock.
Sweet, it's 10 o'clock, guys.
Everything talking to us.
Yeah, this shit is just spazzing out, man. Damn.
Hey, that's what happened when you get all this
You got-
electronics.
You guys doing anything this weekend or staying in since the Rona's on the loose?
Oh, the Rona's on the loose. I'm going.
Oh, I'm gonna live my life normal.
I'm going on a date.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
No, the Tinder girl. Yeah.
yeah.
And take it to the park this time.
Uh-oh.
Throw frisbees at her.
I was planning. I'm gonna bring my guitar out.
There you go. There you go.
Walk
That's a-
around,
that's a
and
good
play some
idea.
music.
Not a bad idea.
He's trying to get some booty.
Hey, that's one way to do it. I wish I knew how to play an instrument. Like,
How long did it take you to learn the guitar and shit?
la guitarra.
I mean, I've been playing it for like 10 years now, but
What got you into music? Or,
my brother,
yeah.
because he
And
was
he
playing
doesn't
guitar.
play music anymore.
No, he doesn't play. He was the first that started playing guitar out of my family, and I was like, okay, that's really cool. So I picked up on it. I mean, Guitar Hero. Actually, Guitar Hero was the very first thing that got me into music.
I know a lot of people that
I
like,
love
started
Guitar
off,
Hero.
started
I
off doing
got
that.
I got a dead pinky. I could never get the
The last one.
I was
he's
playing
like,
X-Men on that, man.
You can only go to the blue.
Nah.
no orange. No, honestly,
Stickers
like
covered up and down.
if I had that in the living room, now I'd be shredding every day.
Shredding R.
Maybe only on
We had
three,
to
only
go
on
pick one
3 or
up,
4.
I don't know. Never really got into good guitar. What is a guitar?
Guitar Hero.
So what were you
Yeah.
into? Because you didn't like Hey Arnold. You don't like guitars.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. I just never really been big on like games and shit, you know.
I'm guessing.
Or like watching
Cartoons and
TV, I
hood
guess.
movies.
Yeah.
Cartoons and hood movies.
I like I remember growing up, I was watching like I would watch like that 70s show with my grandpa and shit.
That's dope.
Watch that now.
Yeah. Well, there's a show called like City High or some shit like that.
City
I don't know if you guys remember that. City High.
Mm-mm.
That's you like singing the fucking song. That's how like the song goes. And then we get like the intro.
He's like,
That's crazy.
oh,
That's
oh.
crazy. Yeah. It's yeah. It,
That
like,
reminds
I
me of
never
the
saw
movie
that.
Super High.
then like Wayans Brothers, Martin.
Oh,
I was watching like shows, you know, like other than Arthur, I didn't really like watching no cartoons. Like I wasn't watching like SpongeBob and shit like that. It's just
SpongeBob.
Rugrats. That shit was
Oh,
just kind
Rugrats
of
was
whack.
dope. I like
don't know.
Rugrats.
It's just my Simpsons. I fuck with the
That was kinda
Simpsons
weird.
though.
Yeah, Simpsons
I never
and
been
shit.
big into Family Guy. That shit's kind of just out of control.
I
Shout out
mean,
Stewie, though.
I mean, like Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune was definitely a staple. In
Yeah,
in
Jeopardy.
my
Jeopardy,
career.
definitely.
Jeopardy and
Not so much Wheel of Fortune yet.
This cat didn't even know what Wheel of Fortune was. Or did
Really?
you know it was
No,
Jeopardy? You,
It was
Je-
it was
Japanese?
like Jeopardy.
you
Oh,
didn't know
Jeopardy?
what Jeopardy was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, that's crazy. Is that show still going on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do they still have like these shows and shit? Or?
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man.
Every week.
We can hop on Netflix and watch some Jeopardy after this.
You can watch it on Netflix, bro.
yeah, it's so
What?
sweet. It's so sweet.
Yo, March 27th, man. Ozark's coming out, season 3, baby.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out. This
Shout out.
one's sponsored by Ozark. I don't even know.
Shout out to all the pairs, man. Shout out to all the pairs.
The purs or pears?
So, did you guys answer the question about the coronavirus? Do you think?
What
this
about
is-
it?
Like, do you think this is real?
Nah, it's
I mean,
bullshit.
it's fucking. We live in a reality where it's obviously real, but it's
But like,
Dumb.
is
you guys
it
read
real?
the facts, man. It's like the facts is that out of like 2,000 people, 3,000 people will die and 60,000 will recover. it has like a 2% of a contagiousness, and it's like a flu, but it's just mildly worse, and it will affect elderly people and younger kids more. So our age, we really don't have to worry about it. And people our age are fucking freaking out.
I don't know,
about
like
it.
fuck it. I mean,
Damn, man.
I'm gonna live my day how I'm gonna live my normal day. When my time
Yeah,
is
I
ready to
didn't
go, my time's ready
like
to go.
I didn't like look too much into it, but I saw something like
No, I don't either.
it's like half. It was like half of the world is gonna get it at some point or some shit was what the article was saying.
Sure, get it, but then half the world's gonna be perfectly
But what?
fine with
But like the wild part is ain't it just like the flu or something?
It
Like
is.
why is it so?
Yeah,
fucking,
it's like a flu on steroids.
yeah. Like people die from people. You can die from the flu, right? Like
yeah.
Have you
What
noticed
the
every
fuck is the
election-
difference?
It's like 16 million died like last year or something like that.
from
every
the flu?
election-
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Every election, there's another virus. Like
Yeah,
every
man.
4 years, there's
Yo,
another virus that comes out.
I seen that
Yeah.
on Twitter. Yeah, I seen that on Twitter.
It was like 2010
10 was like the swine flu, and then
2008, 2012, 2016, and 2020. Like,
what do you guys think about that? I think we
full
talked
of
about
us
the
in there
conspiracies
twice.
and shit.
It's crazy though, because
so-
just this beginning of this year, I think on Netflix, I don't know if y'all seen it. The thing is called Pandemic.
I seen it, but I never like watched
and I
it.
think it's basically talking about like, you know, viruses and stuff like that and how we're not ready. And then all of a sudden some shit like this happens.
Then we
After
go
you
into a
already
full
done-
panic.
I try not to look on or be on social media any more than I already need to be, but it's like, it's fucking, I think it's just, the way I kind of like was like talking with like some coworkers today, it's just like, it's almost like a reverse placebo effect. Like, placebo effect is like basically where your thoughts are supposed to help. Like if you take an Advil, I don't know if fucking Advil works, but you take it and you're like, oh, better. Now it's like media, I feel like, does the complete opposite, and it like almost brainwashes people into becoming sick, if that makes sense, because they overthink about it.
Yeah, I mean that's just like Google it, like thinking like,
Like,
if
oh,
you
I
feel,
have
feeling
the
a certain way.
symptoms,
Yeah,
like-
yeah, you got the symptoms. Then you're gonna diagnose yourself.
And then trip yourself
WebMD
out.
at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
Do what?
like it should-
WebMD at 2 o'clock in the morning.
WebMD.
You're like, oh shit, I got the coronavirus.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think people I think it's just like a negative attitude
Something that's
and like
blown out of
outlook, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
They shut down 3 weeks of school in Ohio. 3 weeks.
So are they shutting down your schools?
3 weeks.
Are they-
Like out here?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Not yet.
But they declared like a state of emergency or whatever, all that fucking bullshit. I don't know, man.
Oh,
The only thing
So
I gotta
you-
do is show up.
You get paid even if you don't work. Like if that happens.
In that situation, yeah, I feel
God
like. Yeah.
damn. Wish they could shut the fucking gyms down.
No.
Would you like to have like your own gym?
If I did, it would be a private one.
How about this? Like,
After working at a
Yeah,
gym,
yeah.
I-
but
so
but like, do you?
a community like
No,
anyone can come and go?
I don't really.
Hell
I didn't really mean to
Hell
ask that.
no.
I didn't mean to ask that question. I meant to ask like, I guess, do you feel that owning a gym would be like profitable?
I mean, if it's done right, yeah. But there's, I don't know. It's just interesting because it's like, I feel like most businesses, like if you're like, oh, I'm gonna own a restaurant and I'm gonna be you're literally gonna be in the fucking bathroom cleaning someone's shit out of the toilet when you think you're gonna be making food and catering and doing all this cool shit. Because that's business at the end of the day. You like any business.
The only income out of owning a gym would be personal training and have it for a select group of people.
So after now working
I wouldn't
at
say
a
that, but-
gym, I would not want to ever own a public facility. It'd
Why
be
is that?
Just half the fuckers in there don't want to work out.
Not even that, but just like respect for equipment and the facility itself. And this is just anywhere has gone away. That I don't know. It's just like if you go into like gyms or stores or just I don't know. Just people are delinquent nowadays. Like
Do you think they
like
always
Walmart.
been, or do you think you're just like getting older?
Both. I mean, I don't know. Just like, I feel like people just don't.
Do you feel like you just pay attention more now, or
yeah,
just
definitely, because you have to pay attention the
Somebody
older
here?
you get.
All right, Rico.
Yeah, you have to pay attention the older you get. But I just think, people, and this doesn't speak for everyone, but like I just feel like a lot of people lack common sense and self-respect, which translates into their surroundings.
How do you guys feel about like being a product of your environment, like that saying? How do you guys feel about that? Like, what's your opinion on it? What's your thoughts?
I mean, I guess, I think it's true, but you can always evade or get out of that mindset too.
True. Yeah, that's definitely true.
Cause like again, I grew up literally probably like right in the middle of the spectrum, like back in Pennsylvania. I had white friends in trailer parks and like black friends in apartments downtown, and white friends in nice houses and black friends in nice houses. So it's like, it's really the culmination of your mindset, the way you view yourself and the people that you want to be around. Obviously there's variables around all of that, but you just have to understand, how you want to view the world and what you want out of it. That's kind of my thought.
I don't know. I just think it's interesting because I feel like some people kind of blame the environment for it. Like you could even say, like say you are like, or you grew up around a bunch of like white people and stuff like that, and then like a guy could say that because he grew up around a bunch of white people or whatever, that that's all he knew. So like now he is like damn near like 30, like saying that he's like only attracted to like white girls or some shit, Like I don't know. That shit's just kind of weird.
I don't know. Honestly, like for me, moving out here was probably one of the best decisions in my life, because predominantly, yeah, I grew up around, I grew up in a small.
I think at the time you did was prime.
Yeah, 18 is like where your brain is starting to like develop, and
then going to school,
find an understanding of life, and cultural and diversity. Like ASU was the hot spot for that. Like went to school with literally any type of race possible. I mean, and that's just out here in general.
Would you send your kids to public school?
Yeah.
Or private school?
I think public school. Like I went to public school. I mean, it just teaches you how to fucking fit in with society. Like those are gonna be your peers.
Yeah, I feel that too.
Like why am I gonna pay extra money for someone? I mean,
I could see paying like, a little extra money.
Some people just assume that the money is like makes it better, nicer, whatever.
Not
it's like a skew.
Just better teachers. That's
what I'm saying.
That's all it is.
But again, there's more people in this world that struggle, that have to know street smarts than book smarts. So at the end of the day, when you walk outside of your front fucking door, and you were raised in a book smart house with money to go to a private funded school, you're still gonna have to know how to associate with that opposite end of the spectrum.
Didn't some famous people just get caught for basically like buying their way to like college?
Oh yeah, USC.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah, USC.
Man, that shit's crazy, man.
I forget.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, do you think, man?
Popping off.
Jim Beam out.
I forgot he was over there.
Hustle hard, stay tight.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
I mean, I'm assuming you guys went to public schools.
Yeah, I like my reasoning for I guess I would want my kid to be exposed like at the earliest age possible.
Yeah,
like as fucked up as that is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But again, it's like it's a culmination of your parenting, the people that they hang out with, the daily activities that they do. Like, I don't know. I think we had this conversation one of the other nights about how it's like, oh, well, why should a kid even go to school? Like, if they, they really don't have to, and it's true. But like,
but also like
but
by that like point in time, do you think that like our kids are gonna have to go to like college or even school? Like 20 years from now.
I don't know. I mean, technically, you can do everything online from homeschool. I don't think homeschool is the best way.
As
to
far
live
as like a social aspect, hell no.
Hell no, because you're literally just sitting in a room with.
Even like an all boy or all girl school, like that shit. That shit probably ain't the best way to go, man.
Like,
at the end of the day.
No, that's why I'm very appreciative of growing up. Not like I feel like larger cities can be a little bit more detrimental to the success of a child, because you are around a lot more variables for disaster, if you will.
Right. But I would rather it be that way, honestly. Because it's definitely like a slippery slope, but I would just and then I feel like in turn
I feel like a better chance for better teachers.
Where?
Bigger schools. Like if you're, I mean, a bigger
city.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it also, like I said,
So Phoenix compared to Flagstaff, you're gonna find better teachers here than you will in Flagstaff. It's not saying that you're not gonna find great teachers in Flagstaff though. It's just that more people are more bound to be like, oh, I live in Phoenix, in this area, than to live in Flagstaff.
I look at it
honestly,
more as like,
for me, I would rather. This is just me. I would rather have my kids probably go to school in Flagstaff, just because it's a smaller area. And then like.
Because like you're out here, but then you're also like up north.
Yeah, you're still
here,
in
but
proximity. But like, again,
I do it here.
Yeah,
I feel like it's more competition. That's for me.
Yeah.
I guess it just depends on your values at the end of the day, Because like I would want basically the best chances of success, and I think that meeting and being around as many people as possible at that age, especially at that age. Mm-hmm. Like you could go to school like out here, graduate, and then fucking go like across the country and still be in contact or have some sort of contact, you know what I'm saying, with somebody for something. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just glad.
Yeah, I feel like that would be important.
Of where I grew up and how I grew up. So, I grew up with a good group of core friends, and still talk to them a lot.
Do you guys go like dirt bike riding and shit?
Back home?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't anymore.
Did you guys have a mongoose back in the day?
I had a.
You double pegged that bitch?
Oh, a mongoose.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
And I had the reflectors on
with the pegs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you didn't have pegs.
Yo, I ate shit one time, man. All up in the stone. Cause we used to like, how you used to just slam on the brakes and just like fishtail with the back tire and shit. Man, I fucked up. Got all fucked up, man.
Shit, I was on a. What did I sneeze?
Pineapple.
Didn't do it.
We need like a ceiling fan in this bitch, man.
That's what I'm saying. They need to run.
What is it? You stuffy or what?
I just get like super hot, bro.
I'm a little stuffy too. That's why I opened the door.
I know that. Yeah.
But yeah, I did that on a mountain bike. I hit the front brake and I flew over that bitch. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting though. Like, I remember like, I grew up. Pennsylvania has. I want to say 180 school districts, which is like the most in the country.
Damn, really?
Yeah, 180.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so we had probably the biggest school in our area, and then there were like a bunch of other smaller like single A and double A schools around us, and I was friends with a lot of them, so it was interesting because it's like I would have friends that went to different schools that lived like 25 minutes away, so I would have to, it's like when you're 14, 15, you're like, okay, Mom, I'm obviously going to go stay at this person's house because they're 25, 30 minutes away.
Yeah, driving back at that point.
Unless you want to come pick me up.
Yeah.
You can't drive at that point. But, yeah, we did some dumb shit. Like, we were...
Just hood rat shit with your friends, man.
But it's crazy. Well, it's crazy, though, because, like, I feel like if I did do that out here, like ding dong ditching and kick the can and what
I remember like TPing and dude just like flipping houses upside down,
setting
bro.
bags of shit on fire.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And,
Yeah.
I would have did it out here too.
And have you ever done
They
where
didn't change
you
anything.
get like people like on the side of a road and pretend like you're pulling a rope? So
Yeah. Like,
we did
yeah.
that, and I remember there was a car, like we were by a field, and this car literally slams on the brakes and decides to like I wasn't on the side where it did it, so it was like a ravine and then like a field, and I was on this side, and my other two buddies were on this side, and we're like, "Whoo, pull!" And then obviously the car's like, and then just fucking just turns and literally drives through a field chasing them. Like it was crazy.
Oh.
They're probably like from
Wow.
So I'm just saying, like, I feel like if I did some of the shit that I did back there here,
That's crazy, yeah.
probably wouldn't be alive.
Yeah.
Like,
We like smashing mailboxes and shit, man.
I do it.
That shit was so dumb,
That
man.
shit I did. I do it. I do it.
Bro, we did.
but you know, it's crazy because it's like you can do that. Like I remember spray painting.
But it's just
stop signs
everything's
and
so
signs
spread out, man.
and literally ripping signs off of the fucking thing.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
like,
that was the prize, man.
You can do that
Bringing
when
home
you're
a
15,
sign,
16, but you know, like if you do that any time in your mid 20s or after, you're like, good luck, you're a piece of shit, you're going to jail.
Yeah, I mean that's true. But
We're
yeah,
talking
dude,
about
one of my
growing up,
homies, dog,
What up?
punched a mailbox off the fucking stand.
That sounds like a
Boom,
really bad idea.
picks it up like this, like. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. Yeah, we did like
Yeah, we did a lot
five
of
on
dumb
one. Yeah. We did like 5 on one street one time. I ended up like this is so fucked up, man. My homie gets out, boom, lights on his ass. Somebody was following us, bro. And literally before I stopped for this last one on this road, I was like, yo, we should probably get off this road. And then sure enough, man, this motherfucker followed, like, dude, yeah, that shit was so crazy. Got my car up to like 120 something, I think, running away. That shit was, yeah.
Yeah, we did a lot of dumb shit like that too.
That shit was.
We used to get chased by the dude called we used to call him Mr. Perfect. He used to have like his hedges used to always be like perfect.
Yeah.
And like he used to have it like just pristine.
He probably had like the gnomes and shit out in the yard,
yeah, like
and
he
just
had
fucking
everything. So late at night we'll go over there and we'll cut like some fucked up shit in his hedges.
just to like piss people off, man. But there ain't nothing else to do out there, you know. Like it's just yeah.
But I even when we were in Chicago we did it too. I mean, I just feel like it's one thing to where like when you live in that area and you start to know your surroundings and you know like when you're at that age, you know you can do.
You
that.
get comfortable.
You know what I mean?
'cause
Like you can be like, okay, I know I can hit this house and then dip around this corner and
Yeah,
nobody find me, or I know this little
yeah,
cutway.
you know your spots.
You know what I mean?
My
Like,
thing was like I know this person, so I'm just gonna fuck this shit up.
oh, it was always the people. But then it was always like, you know, after you fuck with that person, you know, then you're like, man, I feel like fuck with somebody else.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's
Did
like
people
you
like
can-
fork
you
yards
can
and
do-
shit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We
I
would
remember doing
saran wrap
that.
cars, bro. Oh my god, this shit was crazy. Yeah, that was. a good
Yeah, I
time.
remember we plastic fork or knife, spoon, whatever it was. We literally bought like 7 boxes of just plastic silverware, and we're just like, and yeah, her
What was you like?
her parents were not very happy the next day. It was it's funny because it's like, you know, when you do that, you're like, oh, you wake up like really funny night, like. You're like, let's go drive by and see you.
Yeah, see if
Like,
they
I wanna see
see if
what
they cleaned it up, dude. The
Yeah.
worst is when it rained the next day, and I was just like, oh wow.
Oh,
That
like
sucks
after
having to
TPN?
clean- yeah. having to
Oh,
clean
and
that
it's just
shit
like
up.
mush.
Yo, yeah, it got to the point like people would be like TPing and shit, and I was like, dude, this shit's whack. So I just started like everything from the backyard coming to the front, everything from the front yard coming to the, and that was like my thing, you know. That was yeah.
Then we got to pouring like cranberry juice in people's gas tanks.
Oh man.
We're doing some fucked up shit.
Yeah, man. What like can't that
Like
Fucks
blow
it
up a
up.
car.
Yeah, I'm thinking like blow up a car, man.
It like fucks it up, I guess.
Oh man.
Jesus, man.
Hey,
That's
shout out Cranberry Juice.
this the Ron Heartless, man.
Shout it out.
Hey,
I
you,
don't know. We were man. We used to get in so much trouble. We used to throw rocks at the sheriff's house.
Mm.
And he lived next door to our friend. He was like, "Buke it, buke it." And we just sit there and watch and just run.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have.
I remember like hanging out in cornfields and just like
oh,
tossing corn, fucking random ass cars.
Yeah, well, I was
And then the
that.
cars just like, yo, what the fuck just happened?
Oh man, I remember. So we had a county. Most places have county fairs, but we were at our county fair, and they had these things where they're like fart bombs. Basically, it's like a bag that you push, and it like inflates, and it's like, and it
Whoopee
smells.
cushion?
No. It's like a little bag with like cement, and it smells. It's like a fart bomb, and it literally blows up, smells like shit, and is like cement in a bag that smells. So my buddy and I, we're staying at his place, like a little cul-de-sac community, and so we just won all these fart bombs at the fair, and we're like, let's go throw them at cars, like, so we're like hiding behind bushes, just tossing them out at cars, and we kept missing and kept missing. We probably threw about like 8 or 9, and then I think the 10th one, I got it on the front hood of the car, and we were like, oh yeah, and then all I hear is poof, and then the next day it's just like, and I'm not even kidding, like, so, and the crazy part was, it was my buddy and my other friend, his stepdad gets out of the car and literally chases us, and
Oh, he knew, like, how don't you hide better? Like, how, or
well,
like,
I mean, well, we got away, but then he was like, he was like, obviously, like, at the house where we were dumb, obviously.
you guys probably smelled like the damn bombs and shit,
yeah,
man.
so then I come back and he like fucking grabs me by the ear, and yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Good learning experience, but it was bad.
I'll probably be my kids' friends up too.
Hell yeah.
I could see that, just especially if their parents ain't doing it. You know, somebody's got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jim Beam got mad about that.
Oh yeah.
About what?
About what we're talking about.
About beating other kids' children?
Yeah,
Or, like, not
because
just
remember
beating,
he
but,
was
like, just disciplining.
Yeah, because I bleeped out the names and shit when he did that. Yeah, I was just like, you remember that?
Vaguely.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. You guys been to the Grand Canyon?
Nope.
I have
Not yet.
Haven't? I probably wouldn't go.
That was
Probably wouldn't go again
It
anyway.
was it was awesome. I actually flew over it, but yeah, it was.
You guys been like skydiving or anything?
No, I want to though.
You want
It
to?
would be interesting.
Yeah. When Juice came out, he was trying to do it.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
I'd be scared as fuck, but
He was saying that
that's
there's like
how
a
I am too. I
250
was
like weight limit or some shit though, and not like
So you can't go.
yeah, like
How much you weigh?
like yeah, about that.
Then fucking lose some pounds.
But like, Juice was telling me about that, and he was like, "What the fuck? This shit was funny, man." Juice was like, "Well, like how serious is this like weight limit thing?"
Oh jeez! Oh yeah. Okay. Shout out Juice.
Yeah, and I was kind of like, "Damn, dude." Like both of us are kind of like, we can't.
You guys got the heavy
either.
planes.
Yeah,
Or the heavy
like,
shoots.
Yeah, how serious is this like weight limit?
I think it's probably based off like the people y'all gonna be attached to.
Yeah. Probably, yeah, because they're probably like average like 182 or something like that. Then,
Yeah, I'm telling you, you gotta lose some weight.
then you got 1,000 pounds just flying through the air. It's probably not good.
1,000 pounds just flying through the air.
I don't know, man. What if the damn chute don't come out, man?
Oh fuck!
That's the day. That's the day.
That's the day, bro. But
I'm-
the thing is, like that day could have been avoided if you really think about it. You
I
know?
know that's the day though.
That's
the
a
day.
hell of a way to go out,
Oh
man.
my god.
Yeah, but you've been sitting there thinking like, damn, I wish I would have went
as I'm just like floating through the air to my
without
fucking,
a parachute.
to my fucking,
I'm just saying if you didn't go skydiving, you'd have been thinking that. Like,
No,
damn,
yeah.
I wish I would have went skydiving.
But now you're in the air with a faulty parachute, so you're
all
right. Now
like I want to do it, but I don't want to do it in Arizona. But also, I don't want to be. I really don't feel comfortable doing it over water. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what
Point
would
your
be
toes.
point your toes. Drop your.
Make sure I get a 10 out of score all my points. 10 out of 10.
I'll give you a pointer. Drop 20 pounds, get a 15-pound rock, and just take it with you. So you're ready to go. There you go.
I can't swim either.
Drop that like right before you go. Yep.
Nah, man, I don't know.
That'd probably be fun over water though.
Do you guys got like a? Have you guys been out of the country at all?
No, I haven't.
Do you guys got like a certain place or like area or just like even like a site, I guess, that you would like is on like the bucket list or anything, or do you
Like a
guys
site.
Shit, I don't want.
you know you know what I'm saying, like some people it's like the whack ass like Eiffel Tower or the Coliseum, like shit's, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
Maybe like what is it, the wonders of the world and shit.
Oh, the 7 wonders of the world. Yeah, there's like the.
And
But I want
any
to
of
see
those-
some of that different shit. Like
Honestly, I would love to.
There's
go
a whole bunch of holes that go through like Panama or some shit like that, or South America. But they're like big ass holes that like go underground, and for some reason, I guess they may be all connected. And I think that'd be dope.
El
as hell to
Chapo,
go,
man.
like, that'd be dope as hell to see. No, like they're like actually like naturally made. Like they're like out in the forest.
Yeah.
Like it's just a whole bunch of trees around them, and you just see like when you fly over, all you see is like big ass holes, and like someone got
big ass
water.
hose.
And it's, you got water in the like bottom of them and shit like that. So
That's cool.
I just think that'd be dope as fuck to just like travel through and see and shit.
I've always been interested in like Brazil, Spain, or Australia. Russia would be interesting too. I don't know. Russia, yeah.
Dude,
Do you want some vodka?
Yeah, just like the demeanor and just like the personality of like people, cause like for
Wait,
like
where
of like just Russian or just like that whole, even I can't Romania, like I've met people from there and shit, and it's just like
Yeah, they off.
I mean not off. It's just like you just I don't know. You just bred different, I guess. Like, but like also, I'm not really trying to fuck with you.
Like,
so,
bro, back up, bro.
Yeah. And just like just how you like interact.
I don't know.
is
I
just-
mean, like, I really would like to eventually be able to just try. You know, if it was like possible, I'd like to go to every country because I think it's like I said, you know, it just opens up your fucking mind to the world. Like,
yeah.
I mean, people are like, oh, don't go to, you know, where like Saudi Arabia. I'm like, well, there's obviously parts that you don't want to go to, and there's probably parts that are okay. Like, you know, if you go for a day and meet people and learn the culture and understand what goes on over there, like
what
it probably really roots you, you know, once you get back.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys like, I'm definitely going like 2 times within like a month. It just kind of like, or actually 2 times in 2 months, I think.
To where?
Like Europe. So I mean, if you guys ever, if you guys want to go in like September, you know.
I forget you're gonna.
Yeah.
The gym.
More than welcome, you know.
Hey, we'll see. You know, we'll see where
Get
we're
like get flights about 300-400 round trip. Boom.
Especially now.
Bam.
at.
Oh yeah. Did you see that picture of that one? I mean, everybody's probably doing it, but there's a kid like he's like, shout out to the coronavirus. Like,
for dropping all the prices.
Well, no, with his legs up, like on the plane and shit, because he's just chilling because ain't nobody on the.
Yeah, nobody flying.
I mean,
he's like, shout out to this like $54 flight.
I've got 2 flights within the next 2 months. So yeah, we'll see where things go. But I was actually looking at, or I saw. I mean, like, you know, most things fucking spur from online, whatever. But it was a book from like the 1800s that this dude had wrote. about how this coronavirus, or it didn't say what, but it was like this virus is gonna come and go. It's gonna affect the bronchioles and like like your lungs, and then it's gonna come real quick and then disappear and then come back in 10 years. So I was reading something about that, about how it's gonna kind of, but again, most come and go. So I don't know if this is just like a
one thing I do
pre-warning.
know.
I don't know. I'm gonna keep living my goddamn life though.
Well, shit. Even they got a video of Bill Gates that like kind of called it too.
Of right now.
About like like the corona. Like he said, he didn't call it the coronavirus, but he was like, they're gonna be a virus, and he was like, we're just not gonna be ready for it.
But
I don't know, man. I think it's just kind of spiraling out of control. I think it is. I don't think it's as real as people.
Media just fucking takes it to another
which,
level.
like, unfortunately, like, I don't see, man. If you're in like the media and all that shit, I just.
I mean, it depends what you do in the media.
No, but
sure.
yeah. Because
like,
I know what you're saying.
There's like polluting type of media, and then there's like creative.
But like, really think about it. Like, you have no job if it wasn't for like gossiping
shit like this,
or talking about other people.
Yeah. So that's why.
So what is your job?
You're a gossiper.
Yeah.
You're a fucking media gossiper.
Like a glorified, a glorified groupie,
like,
really.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I remember one time when I was shooting for this rap artist.
Hey, it pays.
And
but I do know one thing.
He's like, man, you work for TMZ or what? I'm not sure if I told you guys this, but I was like, I mean, like, I wasn't be like, no, like, fuck you. Like, I was like, no, that's ridiculous. I'm here to do my job. And like after I sent him the video, he's like, "Oh man, you fucking killed that video. Like, I feel bad for saying you work for TMZ." And I'm like, "Well, thanks." Like, I wasn't be like, "Yeah, fuck you. I told you." But yeah,
fuck me, right?
So yeah, media can construe a lot of things.
I just wish there was I wish it hasn't gotten to this point, man. I wish there was just a way around it. Just born in the wrong time, man. This shit ain't. This shit ain't for me, man. I'm tapping out.
Yeah, where are you going?
I'm just going ghost, man. I'm just
going rogue.
Going rogue, man.
Might as well.
Going rogue.
So what would you do if you could do that?
Travel the world.
Yeah, I mean.
But I mean, you're still gonna be around the media and people talking about it. Like,
no. I'm right, but.
But I mean, if you
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
You've been to Europe.
Yeah.
I know I haven't, but you've been to Europe. Like backpacking through that shit and stuff like that. Like, you're gonna hear about it, but I mean, you're not gonna.
You meet so many people, man, and you just and everybody's got like the same mindset, and here nobody does.
It's a fucking clusterfuck. You got
I think that's the issue
with Lysol.
Guys,
I think wash your hands.
Side pods.
Yeah, it comes with the whole thinking of everybody.
Fucking bath salts.
No, I mean, it's like, there was a clip on the news the other day, like people fucking spraying their children with Lysol before they go to class. It's like, what the hell is that gonna do? That's only gonna weaken your immune system.
That is crazy.
Because you're literally like trying
to
give your
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and you're trying to give your kids like more antibodies, but really you're just weakening their immune system to the world, which is like I'm not kidding you, we had probably 4 or 5 people come either cancel or put their accounts on freeze at the gym today,
just because of the
coronavirus. And I'm like, this is fucking stupid. You realize actually being working your nervous system and taking care of yourself is more beneficial than sitting yourself, going to Walmart, being around that, and then just sitting.
Yo, being in like the gym thing. What's your opinion on just like a woman's attitude as far as like, oh, I don't want to do this because I'll get buff, or you know what I'm saying?
Is this like something completely different compared to the coronavirus?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was like, what?
Fuck the virus, man.
I don't know. I mean, to each their own, I guess. You can do what you want with your own body.
Right. No, but I'm just saying, like, just a girl, like, I feel like a girl's attitude is just like, I can't, I can't lift weights. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just feel like being in the gym and shit, it's just like that shit's just like the most annoying, like, myth, I guess, possible, you know? I feel like any girl could look decent if they just, like, take care of themselves because they have, like, less weight to maintain, you know what I'm saying?
Not all of them, but
Besides Big Bertha.
I mean, it's hereditary. So like, you know, if you're born typically, you know, I guess not all cases, but
Yeah, I
most
was
of the time,
gonna
if
say,
you're
I
born
think
into a bigger, you know, family, it's you're naturally gonna have those.
So do you think
characteristics.
just from the beginning you know like right from wrong? Is that something you guys believe or?
What, like, just
In
your
general.
morals and
Yeah,
ethics?
I feel like we
yeah.
have some idea
Yeah,
of what it is.
Well, I mean,
just in general.
What
Some shit you obviously got to learn on your own. Like
Yeah.
don't touch the stove when it's on. You know what I'm saying? Just dumb shit like that. But also, like, do you just think
I mean,
that
this goes back to the environment.
even just like
the
interaction?
environment in which you're placed into, you know, like if your parents don't teach you right or your right and wrong could be completely fucked compared to
Right.
someone's other right and wrong.
But yeah, I mean, yes and no, cause like, what if, like, say your parents are around, but they're not around. You like, you know what I'm saying? True, like,
So
if
that's like you got to learn the shit on your own if they're not.
yeah,
gonna teach
yeah. But if I feel like that as a kid, you would know that that's like not okay
what that
necessarily.
they're not around.
Yeah, necessarily. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
Like kind of just leaving you
like,
to do whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like the older you get, I'm sure you're probably gonna run into, you know, if you are in sports or whatever it might be, you know, or you're like you're walking down the sidewalk, you know, walking to class, and little Billy over here, your buddy, is getting dropped off by their mom and dad. You're like, oh, well, this is weird. Like, why is my mom and dad not dropping me off?
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna realize that, and that just comes with age.
I don't know. It's just something I think about. I feel like honestly, everybody knows what to do and what not to do from the very beginning. You don't need nobody to teach you that. You just know.
No, not at all.
You just know.
I mean, yeah, yes. I don't know. It's just like I feel like you're. I don't know. Say that again. You're born and you know what's right and wrong.
Yeah. You not that you like know how to act, but I guess I would say more so you know how to like interact. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's something you
Basically,
gotta,
like,
something you gotta
all
learn.
right, if you were doing something bad when you're young and I told you to stop, and at that point, like, you know, like, okay, if I do that again, then
There's gonna be
happen.
repercussions.
Get fucked up. Yeah.
So that's already knowing. And so as a kid, you're still already testing that availability of like, okay, what is my boundary? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so,
So
you're gonna
there's
continue, you know what I mean?
there's testing boundaries to find the rights and wrongs.
But also
know how
as
far you can go with it.
Yeah.
But you already know the right or wrong. You just know, you're just trying to find out in that
Just
wrong.
That happy
just
medium.
Yeah, you're just testing like patience and limitations, man. It's because especially as a kid,
I
like
think
you,
both are a certain degree. I don't think anyone, or you know, you're not gonna like I remember I staple gunned my arm one day, you know, when my dad was putting down new flooring in our house. You know, you're not like, you don't just know, like you have to find out to know. Like I literally had a fucking staple in my arm because I was like, oh, this is like what's
Well, I mean, that's different though. That's just common sense.
but if you don't know, then it's not common sense. Like, you know. what I mean?
no, but like
It depends on how old you were when you did.
I was young. Yeah, I was young. Like,
but
so it's like,
okay,
you know, it's like
okay. Because like, well, all I'm saying is like the chances of every kid being brought around like a staple gun is like slim. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying like just a typical like just growing up like.
Stove, for example. Yeah, I mean, okay, you might not know if you're young.
I don't know.
If you're young and don't have
I don't know if I'm explaining it good enough, but
I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, there are certain things that
I guess I got to give an example
that someone should know. Like
from the beginning.
if you're gonna hit someone, it's probably going to hurt you. It's probably going to hurt the other person.
And
the other
probably
person's
gonna
going to
be some
cry,
sort
or
of-
there's going to be a repercussion.
Yeah.
But how do you know until that happens? And then that's when you learn.
But I mean, I feel like you already know. You
Yeah.
kind of already know.
And
Like before,
I'm saying there's like
have
just
you-
natural like
Have you ever been
instincts,
in a
you know?
fight, like an actual fist fight?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Okay, so when you got in that fist fight, before you got in that fist fight, before you even threw that punch, you already went through the
Yo, imagine
consequences.
little Kurt right now, man, just fucking juiced
About
up,
to-
dog.
about to
Hell
knock
yeah.
somebody. But like you're
Did you fuck him
already
up?
at.
Did you fuck him up? Oh,
But like at that point though, you were like thinking you're already going through that before you even threw your first punch. You're already going through like, okay, like if I hit him, like damn, I could be suspended if I'm at school. Okay, if I get beat
Yeah,
up,
but
my
you
dad's
were-
gonna
yeah.
be mad.
Yeah,
you
so
know what I
you
mean.
learn-
So
you
you
learn
already
from
know
that,
that.
yeah.
So you know the choice there is as like, do I punch this person and fight him and have to go through whatever repercussions I'm thinking of, or do I turn the other cheek and go the other way?
yeah. I guess that's kind of just what I'm saying. Like everybody knows like the right choice at the end of the day, you know.
And that's why I said
From
and that's
from
life choices.
yeah from the like from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we know the
if
consequences
mom
of
and
it.
dad is there, but they're like doing like drugs and shit, and then you're just like kind of just hanging out like on the couch like watching this shit go down. You know that's not okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, do you kind of become immune and like kind of like normalize it? I guess sure, but I mean you still know that it's not the right thing.
Right thing to be done.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you learn from that, yeah. So you don't do it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
No, I
I don't know,
mean,
man. It's
there's a
just-
lot of
just,
variables in that,
yeah,
so.
yeah, just something I was thinking about, you know.
I definitely feel that because I mean that's why I feel like that as we get older we just start to grasp what things we can and cannot do. You know what I mean? And so like I
Well,
said, like we start to
you
we
have
start
to.
we start to learn. And so at a certain point it's like when we were younger we were able to do certain things, right?
And get away with it.
And get away with it. But as we get older we're still able to get away with those things. We just develop a way to get away with them in our own way now. You know what I mean? Like
if you're willing to take that chance, yeah.
No, I'm just saying as far as like, there may be something like with your mom that you have a way with getting away with the shit and you're still doing it at 26. You see what I'm saying? Like there's still something that you're doing. You just found a way to do it in a different way. It's like she's probably like you probably like wanted something and you did it one way and then like you're like next time like you tried it again and she was like, no, I know what you're trying to do. And then you're like, snap, I gotta
All right, now I gotta scheme.
Yeah, man, I'm 26. I gotta get over it, man.
That's when the
Fuck.
scheming starts coming.
Yeah.
How am I gonna do it another way?
But that's what I'm saying. But that's where you come and you start to adapt, and that's what I feel like that's a lot of the things that we go through in our lives too. Like we start to adapt, and then we also that's when we make our go through our choices, and then sometimes those choices are bad based off of like say something that we've already adapted to that is wrong for what we're trying to go towards. You know what I mean? So I don't know, like it's.
So that kind of goes back to what I was talking about, like growing up and going to private school or doing homeschool versus
Like
public
the
school.
product of environment thing? Or?
Yeah, because it's like,
Yeah.
if you don't know, again, I don't know the percentage, but yeah, more people are going to be struggling in this world than people that are not struggling financially.
I guess.
So like,
I guess
if,
that does
if,
make sense. Cause
if you don't know how to assimilate yourself, like I said, you could be, regardless of whether you live in a rich community or whatever, or in around that environment, there's still going to be some point in your life, like whether it be tomorrow or in a week, that you're going to have to go out into regular society and be around people that struggle. So it's like, if you don't know how to assimilate yourself or like mesh, then yeah, you're fucked. Like,
I guess, yeah. I guess because that, I guess that does kind of relate back to that because, like, I don't necessarily believe in like the product of environment thing. I think we make choices, and that's why I feel that like everybody knows right from wrong at the end of the day.
But that's crazy though. Like it's weird though because it's like we all can go through totally different things, and then we get to a certain point to where we're like, say we can have like the same problems or whatever. We're all gonna go about those problems differently, even though we probably went to the same school, anything like that. But it was just based off of like
The
how we
experiences.
the experiences of the houses that we've lived in. You know what I mean? And how they like say if your mom or your dad process something in a certain way. Those are some of the things that you adapt to. And so, or the things that they buy for you. And so that's also where you go to and you go buy those things when you get older. You're like, okay, this is what I've been.
Because
parents been,
I mean, you kind of like model yourself after, like
Your
unknowingly.
figures,
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You,
So-
like,
so it's
I feel like multiple times, like just you see something and then you're like, I would never do that, and then like then you catch yourself doing it. And, it's like, what the
again,
fuck?
So it's like I think. So I'm curious as to why though you say you're like a product of your environment, because it's like the older you get, when you don't have your parents or a figure around, you've got to be around with other like-minded people. It's like the same thing for us. Like we've got to help each other because we're technically our figures.
So what are you are you asking me a question?
No, well, yes and no. I'm just saying, like.
Sorry,
I'm just curious as to why you don't believe being a product of your environment is.
I think growing up, my environment was constantly changing. That's why.
That's every
So
day.
it's
That's every day though.
It's every
like,
fucking day, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So what? But like, why is like, how would that not be a product of your environment? Because you're forced.
Because
to change.
like to me, an environment is like consistent. Like if there's no consistency, then how could I blame?
But the
You know what I'm saying?
inconsistencies can also be the environment. Also.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just saying, like,
and so if just sporadic shit can be that that environment that you're used to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
But what you're saying,
it could be, I
what
guess,
you're
yeah.
saying though, like when you have a parent or a grandparent or someone that is teaching those fundamentals to you when you're growing up, and those are things that you build your life around, and then when you finally go out and do your own thing in the world, you don't have that figure. So it's like in this case, like me, you, Ron, Alec, like these are our figures. So or your other friends that you assimilate with, and that you get other ideas and fundamentals of life from. So those are your figures now. So that's your environment.
I see what you're saying. You're saying the new home, basically.
Yeah, it's like you've got to have people around you with the same ethics, morals, work ethic, and mindset, because you don't have.
I mean,
you
need that.
You still have those figures in your life, but just not your immediate presence.
But I feel like it's levels to it though. I feel like when you were at home and stuff like that, that was that was the foundation of what you were going through in your life. And then when you went to like the 20s and stuff like that, like you go out and then that's
kind of just when it began.
Like that's a totally different layer. Like you're learning about being social. You're learning about
yourself,
business. You're
trying to figure
more about yourself. You know what I mean? But you're still
not in a bubble,
building,
really.
Like it's crazy,
and that's why I feel like a lot of people fuck up in their 20s, because you're literally like, here's your cards for the world, figure out how to use them and don't fuck up.
Yeah, basically, I mean,
Like,
and that's where it comes down to what you were
up,
talking about with choices.
Yeah.
And honestly,
you're not set up to succeed, though, man. Because
nobody. Let me ask you.
Nobody teaches you nothing, bro. And then like you grow up thinking that fucking that everybody knows exactly. Like all these motherfuckers that telling me what to do know exactly what to do. So I'm gonna try to.
That was what I was gonna.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Teachers did teach you. Teachers did teach y'all how about life.
Yeah, one of my favorite ones was what the.
So that's why it's good nowadays. It's good to have good mentors.
But the teachers taught you, because they always taught you. They were like, hey, study chapters such and such and such and such. And when we got the test, it was nothing that you went over. So they told you about life.
Oh yeah.
True, yeah, because
that's real.
You got to be ready for the complete opposite.
That took me a second.
All right, yeah. So that's a good thing though. Like
that's a
you
very
brought
good
me-
example.
Do you think this world is meant for people to succeed?
No. No.
I don't think so either. I think
But
I
at the
think
same time,
it is designed for people to fail. Really.
But I think it's because of the individualistic mentality that everybody has. Nobody's trying to help. Nobody's trying to help each other.
Yeah.
Is that because of, can we just narrow it down and just say America?
Yeah,
And-
it's
and-
it,
okay.
it's,
It is.
we are the problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like we're the best country in the world, but why?
Yeah.
Like why? Like,
But then you got Dubai, who thinks they're
But
the
you gotta,
best.
think about it though. Like we gotta go through and like you gotta go back to like the banks and the banking system and shit like that. Like they're actually making money off people actually
being in debt and shit.
being in debt
Yeah.
and overdrafting and stuff like that. Like they want you to overdraft.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
you know
and-
what I'm saying?
and it's
So
like
it's one of those things
prisons
where
are
they-
a business.
and
Like-
that's one of the things where they don't give you the keys. Like they don't you don't go.
You don't get taught about money. You don't get taught
No,
about like credit
taxes
cards. You don't
and
get taught
that
about
shit,
taxes.
Now
like,
they'll tell you
real
about
estate, all that shit.
how to balance a checkbook. Like I learned how to balance a checkbook. They taught you that, but they don't tell you about like you said, the credit cards,
Taxes,
or
LLCs,
taxes,
business,
or
yeah.
exactly, and stuff like that. I mean, I took accounting and
Accounting.
stuff like that, and that was dope.
Yeah, accounting was
And
dope,
you-
man. Good time, man. Shout out, Mr. Rodney.
I know that's for real.
But yeah, I mean, I genuinely don't think this world is designed for success. Like, it's a dog eat dog world, and you, like I said, it's.
But I
like
think the world will be
you've got to be around good people who are gonna help you succeed,
Yeah.
and have that like mindedness.
But also
Because
like
you really can't fucking win in this life.
But how can people
alone.
succeed when everybody else is worried about what's on other people's plate?
yeah. And also like that's a good point as well. But like also how do you trust someone? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, yeah, you could be like working together on something, and then one day they wake up and it's just like, nah.
Yeah. Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah. It's like I used you to get to this point. I don't need you no more.
I got loyal to you. Loyal.
Yeah, life's crazy.
That's all, man. Any last words, man?
But that's the crazy thing about life. What we done?
I was good. No. I was, but yeah, I don't know. It's interesting because I feel
This
like
thing called life.
anything that can be made or anything that can make money will be done. Like my senior project was on the prison system and just how corrupt it is.
Yeah.
And
Did you? What was the
Alright.
What was the one thing like utopias and shit? Did you guys have to do that before? Like, I think that's the
that's
word.
like communities, right?
Utopia, like you create your own.
Community.
Yeah, but like thinking about it, like how if you don't have money or if you don't if your perfect place don't use money, how would you
Construct it.
Yeah.
That is true.
I'm not saying like that there ain't another way. I'm just like I don't know. So I could like dog money and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because
But I
saw
don't-
this funny meme. It was like, you pay taxes on your like you bought a house, cool. The government's you're gonna charge taxes. You bought a car, cool. Government's getting taxes. You want something, government getting taxes. Everything has taxes.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know. I
Everything has
just
fuck, they're
at the
tax
at the also at the end of the day though, like there was like a time before us, and there's gonna be like a time after us. You know.
Yeah. I feel
So but I don't know how to. At this point, I don't know if it's because like that's just how you're brought up. It's just like inbred, you know, that you don't.
you're inbred.
Huh? Cousin fucking.
Yo, they're cousin.
Make me a sandwich.
But yeah, I just feel like that, if they go ahead and all right, if they do this, if they give you all the intangibles of being a successful business person, if they just tell you to have about credit cards and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and, and then you become 18 or 19 or whatever, you graduate high school, whatever, and you start fucking up after that, I feel like that's on you. You know what I mean? I feel like
100%.
Oh,
that's,
yeah,
that's all on you. But I feel like that gives everybody enough opportunity, to still be able to succeed. And then after that, that's your crash. You know what I mean? Like,
Like-
where would the economy be if everybody could at least know a little bit about, stocks or, investing and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I'll agree, but kind of like disagree at the same time, because just at the end of the day, if nobody like teaches you like the right move to make,
you can make a move and fuck up your entire life.
yeah.
But I mean, there's no right. There's no right move though. You know what I mean? Like you, like just what like we were saying. Like you just said, like you're gonna learn by burning your hand on the goddamn stove not to do that no more. So when you go in there in your investment, and then your shit finally tanks a little bit, and then you're like, oh shit, I wanna hurry up and get all my money out. But then as soon as you get your money out, then the shit goes back up. Then then you done fucked up, and you done learned some shit, right? Mm-hmm. So at that point, at least
hopefully learn.
But at least that would also bring our economy up. And, maybe that'll bring in even more jobs as far as, people out there that have, better credit and shit like that.
But, like, what are your thoughts on credit, though? Because, like, should credit even be a thing? You know what I'm saying? We got the question, like, should money even be a thing? Should credit even be a thing?
I feel like credit shouldn't be a thing. I feel like it's like you're making me have something because I want to pay in full, basically. Right. I don't want to borrow from you, but I want to pay in full. But you want to make me have it, so I can have to pay for it. But
like I could clearly pay this in full, but you want me to pay you in payments, and then charge interest on those payments, so that you end up making more than what we originally could have did.
Exactly. But then that goes back to, it's like, you say something about credit. Then you go to where, like, you go to certain jobs, you got to have a certain credit score. You go to rent a car, you got to have a credit card. You go do this, you got to have, you know what I mean? Like, you have all this shit.
Everything's built around it.
And then you have to have credit. It's like, man, I got this money right here. Like, take this shit. Like, it's all straight cash money. Like, why do I have to have a credit card?
It's going to get to the point, it's like somebody's going to look at you wild, you giving them cash.
Mm-hmm. Like, a dollar?
Like, what the fuck is that? we got like Bitcoin and shit.
But that's the crazy thing. Like, that's one of the reasons why they were saying for a while to, like, actually have your own amount of cash, stockpiled or anything like that. Because when the fucking, say something bad happens, like the coronavirus, the motherfucking world stops. The world stops. What's actually gonna be worth something? Your credit card on your phone, or some cash that I could be like, here, go $1. Mm-hmm. Right. You know what I mean?
Like something tangible, yeah. Because a card that you can't, all right, let's say
can't swipe.
Yeah, you can't swipe.
You gonna write IOU?
Nothing is gonna swipe
because there's no more internet.
Or that, or power, or whatever. Yeah. Like,
that's a good show.
And so that's why for a while they were like, all those there was a lot of people that were keeping money at home and stuff like that, and it was actually fucking up the banks because the money wasn't really recycling through to, like, for them to remake it and all that good shit. And
it's honestly so wild to think about, like, because really money, like, or I mean, even the card, like, a card tracks you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like
a card, you said?
Yeah. Because if somebody's trying to, like, get, like, on my case, they could pull up, like, card transactions, figure out where I'm at, what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like even, like, cash, you could do that as well. Like, if I if I got the money from a bank or whatever, they have certain numbers and shit like that. Like, it's just I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like $9,999 that you can take out before the IRS starts looking at you funny and shit. But it's like, it's my money. Like, I can take out as much as I want.
That's the craziest part, bro. Like, yeah. Oh my God, man.
But see,
why are you worried about me?
And the reason why they're worried about it is because the money is not there.
Yeah, because it's not
in government hands.
It's not in somebody else. It's
they didn't already let somebody else borrow it and stuff like that. And
so they're pissed. They're shitting bricks.
They're pissed because they didn't get their share.
Yeah, they're shitting bricks, man.
Man, skip that, man. I'm letting my money sit in your bank and I'm letting you recycle it. But when I need it, I need it.
Yeah.
Don't sit there and talk about, like, oh, why you taking your money out? Like, I'm taking my money out because I want it.
Because I worked for it.
Like, shit. Well, if I want to throw it on strippers, if I want to, I can. Blow it at the casino, I can.
I'm trying to give the neighborhood some profit.
Like, dang, like, don't be worried about it. Maybe I want to.
But that's it's the same thing. I mean, everybody's worried about everybody else.
Exactly, and that's one of the things where I say our government wants to be in control of everything, and so that's where it comes down to where like they don't want to fully like expose weed to the whole country to be like, oh, it's all recreational, because they can't control it. Like everybody can have a damn plant at their crib.
I mean,
but when they did,
technically right now, the government has control over all sporting events and all music events right now. If you think about it.
But I mean, regardless, at the end of the day, you're not gonna stop nobody. So if I really want to get that money out of that bank, I can.
Yeah, that is true.
If I really want to take these drugs across the border, I will.
Yeah, that's
just
that's
the
what
point
we're
of
talking
if
about
you-
earlier.
So,
It's like,
but that's what we were talking about on the last one. Like,
right and
yeah,
wrong.
yeah,
It's the risk you're willing to take.
yeah. That's what we were talking about, like on the last one, man. Like just
the limitations in which you're trying to process.
just stop wasting my money, man.
On this bullshit,
Like dumb shit.
like
That's all.
Like shit. If I'm paying taxes, I'm paying 8.6% in Arizona.
Crazy.
You gonna go ahead and have these goddamn roads refixed for me, bro?
Yeah, because it's fucking. There's
Shit.
people working on them
Yo.
every goddamn day.
The construction out here is crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
That's why I
You
fuck
can
with,
build-
fuck with Europe though,
you
because there's no like tax and shit like
You can
that,
build
man.
32 houses in a month, but can't even finish one road. Man, you better get the Mexicans out there on the road then if you talking. Yeah, taking all day.
Because them houses are bringing in profit. Them roads aren't.
Hey, them roads gonna bring in more profit though. Honestly, if you're able to have like a frequent, like steady traffic and stuff like that, there's actually gonna be more people on the road then than there are people gonna be on the road now. Cause it's like people are like, oh shit, I'm not gonna drive through traffic at 5 o'clock. Like fuck that.
This thing's about to die though.
You know, it's crazy.
I need some
What's
fucking
crazy?
need some batteries.
You need a goddamn cord. Though, you need.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say.
Put the batteries. Hey,
Bro,
man.
I want to order one, but I don't like the thing. This
Adapter battery.
It makes me nervous because I don't want to order the wrong fucking one. There's literally like a small indent that I'm scared of like fucking up and getting the wrong one.
I see what you're saying. You can't
Because this ain't like usually like these types of cords are for like it's like universal like in a way, but this one ain't the same as all those other ones.
I see what you're saying.
So I'm gonna
Well, we out, baby.
But anyway, stay hard.
But yeah.
Hustle hard.